Hey guys, so good to be back. If you're new here, my name's Noah Kauser and we talk all things mental health and just life and relationships and yeah, it's been a little bit since we made a video and for good reason. My wife gave birth to a beautiful baby boy. Yes, you are wondering, Noah, is that 1, 2? Yes, that's 3 boys now, 3 boys and it's an adventure. It is an adventure anytime you step into the Kauser household with 3 boys and myself. I don't know how my wife does it, but I'm back today to talk just out of something that we've been going through over the last few months. And I just want to say, like, I am not by nature an organized person. My idea of organization is like matching up socks with like the ones that they actually match with. My wife, on the other hand, is like next level. I've recognized in my life that when things feel out of control, like when you have a new baby and then you've got a 6-year-old and a 3-year-old and things are just nuts. Or maybe you're going through something that is challenging or difficult in your family or at school, or maybe you find this video at the season, which it is, where some of you are starting summer vacation, and for some of you that's exciting, and for others of you that's really stressful, or things maybe feel out of control. Maybe you can relate to that, where you get anxious because of a lack of control or a lack of organization. And I found out through force by my wife, but also like through seeing her practices over being married for 15 years now. Yes, we're that old. Just how organization can really help really de-stress and de-escalate my own levels of anxiety. And so I found myself here this April just in a little bit of chaos at home. I took the entire spring off from school and I've been home with the family, which has been amazing. But full disclosure, it's hard. It's hard with 3 young boys, and so to get to my point, I found myself pulling into the garage every time I came home. It was in such disarray. Right? And the garage is like, that's like my turf, right? That's like my territory, right? It should be organized, it should be clean, it should be like the gear should be like lined up. And every time I pulled in, I didn't recognize, but it was stressing me out. It was making me anxious even more than I already was. So what did we do? Well, we took my wife's advice, which was to pull everything off of the shelves. Everything off of the shelves that we had, the ceiling shelving, everything came down onto this garage floor. And we went through, we decluttered, we pulled things out, we gave things away, we gave some things to Goodwill, right? We got rid of unnecessary things that we've just been storing, right? And then we got crazy in putting stuff back away, right? We got organizing things into bins with labels. We got this whole system for hanging things on the wall and just keeping things off of the ground. And let me just tell you that when I pull into the garage now, it is a completely different feeling, right? I'm not even joking. I've honestly found myself walking out to the garage just to come out here and stand, because when you actually intentionally organize areas in your life, the residual effects is peace. When we are in disorder, and when we are disorganized, or when there's clutter or too much stuff, it turns up that level of anxiety in an already anxious world. And so what am I trying to get at? What's your takeaway here? You're like, cool, awesome, Kauser, you reorganized your garage. Good job. What does that have to do with me? There are elements and there are aspects of your life and mine that could use a little intentionality, that could use a little organization, that could use taking off of the shelves. Shoot, maybe that's even just upstairs right here. I mean, if we're gonna be real, maybe you need to organize your thoughts into a calendar. Maybe you need to put some thoughts down on paper for that friend that you've been having issues with and start to organize what are the things that you actually really want to address, or what is impeding that relationship. Maybe you need to take your phone and you need to delete all the unused apps or unfollow all of the accounts on there that cause you stress or make you feel worse about yourself. This is not a phone talk. I'm not going to go down that ramp, but come on. That organization, that intentionality, that has that trickle-down effect, like me in my garage. This is like one of my favorite places to be now. Because there's order, because it's clean, because it makes me feel like there's at least one area where there's control, where there's order. And so much in mental health and relational health, we need to focus on what we can control rather than what we can't. Oftentimes we downward spiral, or maybe it's just me, on all of the things that we can't control, while meanwhile there are things right in front of us that could be as simple as reorganizing the garage. It could be as simple as cleaning your room. It could be as simple as unscrambling your thoughts and putting ideas down on paper that are right in front of us that we can control. And so I want to challenge you, I want to encourage you today as you click off of this video, as you leave and go back into your life that I'm sure is cluttered and chaotic just like everybody else's. What's one area that you can organize? What's one area of your life that you can put some intentionality and some sweat and some thought into to where you will find peace in the middle of anxiety? That's the goal, that's the challenge, that's the whole purpose for this video. I wanted to come into your earbuds today and just challenge you to tackle a little organization and then to test me. I promise you, you're gonna feel a little trickle down of peace, and then you're gonna wanna do more. And it might be physical reorganization, it might be mental reorganization, it might be relational reorganization. Maybe there's people in your life, maybe there's relationships in your life that are pulling you down, that are dragging you down, that are causing you to do stupid stuff that you need to get rid of, that you need to put on the shelf, that you need to move out of the speaking role into your life and your identity. I hope you do it. I hope that you take it home and make it real, because this is just the start, right? I'm so excited to continue this organized mentality for myself and for my family. Now, we had some awesome partners in this video. I reached out to a couple truly great companies to see if they wanted to partner with us in this endeavor. And we got to partner with a company called Gravity Grabbers. Now, Gravity Grabbers, see, we live in Montana. Right? It's winter for like 8 months a year. And so we use a lot of skis, a lot of snowboards. And so I had racks all over the place trying to keep all of our stuff together. And Gravity Grabbers, holy smokes, y'all. Like, these are like the Cadillac of like ski holders, right? You don't even have to hold skis. We hold our skateboards and longboards too, right? They are incredibly versatile and it's stupidly easy to install. I am a gym teacher. I am not some DIY guy, right? I need help with most things like mechanical and like hardware related, but these are super easy to install. We also partnered with another company called Wall Control. Wall Control makes these incredible pegboards that are so versatile, that are just insanely like bomb-proof. I was so sick. I had pegboards in my garage before where you take a tool off and the whole hanger flies off with it, and then you just get ticked and throw the tools on the shelf. Wall Control is made completely in the US of A, and we are just thankful for both of these amazing companies coming along and partnering with them. There are links down below if you have a desire to get on some Gravity Grabbers or to get into some Wall Control for yourself. I'd highly recommend it. We love you guys. I think I'm gonna film in the garage more often. I kind of like this. Like, the acoustics are nice, right? It's spacious. I gotta look at all my organization, and maybe it's accountability too, because you can tell if I haven't been keeping up with my organization in future videos. I'm out of here. I love you guys. Adios.